Hello, my name is Michael Bowers, and on behalf of everyone here at the development team for Team Ultima, we would like to present to you our game, Control C. One technique that we came up with to use was actually the implementation of a little bit more stringent task list than would normally be expected. We had some people who had some fairly hectic schedules on our team, so having a task list that was divvied up for tasks according to people's availability and capabilities within that time frame was pretty key. As far as another idea that worked well, we had we had issues keeping every person in their own level. It wasn't working out very well due to personal capabilities, so we wound up divvying up assignments based on what each person was strong at, and it wound up coming out with a much better project. But I'm going to turn it over to Amber. Amber's going to talk about some stuff that didn't go as well as it could have.
Hello, my name is Amber Wiggs. Team Ultimate had many ideas and concepts we wanted to instill into the game. One concept we had was to add a first person camera the player could toggle back and forth. We wanted to allow the player to have a different perspective and try to build more depth into the gameplay. The first person camera was going to allow the player to see hidden objects that they otherwise would not be able to see from a top down view. However, it was found that this actually took away from the top down genre that we've chosen for the game, and that idea was not used. Although enumerators and lists helped to develop our game, learning more about Unity's pathfinding and navmesh systems helped us to better develop our game into its vision. The AI enemies are able to detect and attack the player if seen with the use of program behaviors controlled by each AI enemy's own animator system. This acts as the individual AI enemy's own state machine, and it allows it to react to certain situations such as seeing the player, going to the player's last seen location, or even attacking the player.
As far as what kind of game Control C is now, it's basically a stealth combat game. It definitely differs from what we intended it to be because we intended it originally to have been a pure stealth game with a couple of puzzles to, kind of punish players for not using the stealth mechanics as properly as they should have. Um, Other than that, it's fairly straight. It's been pretty straightforward from the beginning. It's just cycled from stealth to combat, and then now it's like a middle ground. I'll turn it over to Jarvis. He can give us a little bit more information about the current build versus the original build.
Initially, our game was solely stealth oriented, where players couldn't even damage the enemies, only stunning and copying them, and then basing puzzle designs around that. Eventually, we wanted to have our players do more, so we added more enemy types and a combat system as well. But through playtesting and feedback, we made our way back to being stealth oriented while still keeping some of our action elements, such as the combat and the enemy based level designs, in our final project.
For gameplay, gameplay changed quite a bit. Like I said, the original focus of the game was stealth, and now it is forcing combat at certain points because of our detection system. We have choke points that are covered with our tripwire lasers, as well as the cameras that cycle through different areas that automatically set off alarms that alert all the enemies in the area if a player does not have the correct copy type for that particular area. So that definitely is different than what we intended it to be. So this is Control C, Team Ultima's Capstone project, and we appreciate all of the instructors and our mentor Jake, our publisher. We also very very much thank the art team. Anastasia and her crew were definitely an asset that we could not have developed this without. It's absolutely crucial to have them help us. But yeah, so Control C is gonna hopefully get polished here in the next couple of weeks, and hopefully we'll see it out on Steam or another platform for you guys to enjoy just as much as we enjoyed even through the struggles for developing it. So thanks for reviewing it with us, and We appreciate it.